So
don't forget the fabric softener.
And don't forget that's what the song's about.
Yes.
Fabric. It's about laundry.
It's about laundry. It's about a wash.
Static is another one that's been kicking around for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It always sort of had that chorus that we felt was a great hook.
Mm-hmm.
Super catchy. This one was a tandem, right? You wrote the first verse, I think, and I wrote the second verse, and that doesn't happen that often. But
and the lyrics didn't change from like
I don't think they did.
2006.
No, how is that possible? But you know what's amazing is that it was written about whatever. John will explain it to you. But how relevant it is today is bananas.
Yeah.
When I was kind of inventing it for the album and repurposing it, and then started to sing the lyrics. I think I remember when I told you I'm going to do Static, you were like, "Dude, really?" And he's like, "Do you need me to rewrite the lyrics?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No."
I thought for sure it was going to be
You don't have to rewrite them. Check this out. And it was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
They really stood the test of time, and they've morphed into this different sort of meaning for today's cultural, societal, social.
No, we know what's going on.
Yeah, everything that's going on out there. So kind of amazing. But if you want to talk about what the original idea was over 10 years ago to how it's still relevant today.
I mean, at that time it was just, it was almost like science versus, you know what I mean? Like spirit, like religion, faith,
sure.
all that stuff. And I had always watched these arguments about, these people going at it, basically trying to hash it out and try and come to some middle ground in that regard in these arguments, and they never did. They don't. They never do.
That's weird.
It just makes it worse, and they walk away even more confused than they were before.
Right.
And that's basically what the song is about. It's just
it just ends up being static.
It just ends up being static.
It ends up being snow.
And snow.
Well, like on the TV. On the television set. We're so old.
Those
we remember.
We remember box TVs.
I remember snow.
Not those flat screens that we're used to today.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's politics, and we're going through it now, and and I mean, like you said, very relevant today. We never would have dreamed it would be, but it is, and
I definitely always thought that the chorus was a hook. It's actually like, subject-wise, there's sort of a deeper sort of thing than you would think, because the song is sort of in this major key. You could misunderstand it to be this happy kind of pop tune.
Yeah.
But there's actually something being said there. Musically, it was very, very guitar heavy. There was a lot
of verses were
all guitars, lots of riffs and stuff.
Heavy.
And when I was showing the song to a friend of mine, Sam, he had said like, "Oh, that chorus, you've got this chorus," and he's like, "But the verses just don't quite. You should really just flip it, go crazy, go wild, go as far left or right as you want to do, and just see what happens." So I ended up going home, and really, it was so fun and natural how it morphed into this almost like dancey kind of club verse section into this still. The chorus was always that sort of rock and guitars and drums and stuff, but the verses are what kind of
it's funny
came to life,
When you had originally recorded the new version of Static, I heard the guitar heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And then you showed it to me, I'd say about 1 or 2 weeks ago.
You're like, "What'd you do?"
You effed it up.
Effed it up.
Yeah, I mean, it works. It really does.
Yeah, I really felt like it works, and it's actually the first single off the record. So it's the first video we shot. It's the first single.
What?
So thanks to Sammy, who pushed me towards like bringing this sort of life out of the song that he felt like it was there. I had no idea. I showed you the old version, and I was happy with it. I'm a guitar guy, so all that riff and stuff, I was totally...
All that riff-raff?
Oh, I was totally happy with it, and maybe it'll be released one day, just to show you, like, look at all the riff and the guitars and stuff in there, but I'm definitely happy with the new version, like super pumped and excited, but it's probably got a little bit more of crossover appeal to it, as opposed to just like the rock to the rock guys.
Yeah, the verses are a little bit more popular.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Static and schmatic and rishing. Plus, it's probably the only rock song that's ever had the word bombastic in it.
Yeah.
I mean, who does that?
Maybe Gwen Stefani?
Did she?
I don't know.
She spelled bananas in the one song.
Yeah.
Anyway, Static. Enjoy.
I smell like bananas.
Static,